Good morning, everybody. Say good morning, Tim.
Good morning, Tim.
You know how I feel about that, don't you, viewers? So we won't go any further now.
I'll suffer the consequences anyway. Yeah.
Right, I just wanted to show you, it is Sunday. Is it Sunday, love?
It is, yeah.
Sunday, the 29th of December 2024. And this is where we walked yesterday with Betsy. And I just wanted to let you see the comparison between today's view with no fog and yesterday's view with fog.
I mean, it's still not brilliant.
No, but it's a lot better than it was.
Better with sunshine.
Oh, of course, yeah. So that down here, what I was talking about yesterday, is our little town. And then this is some of the mills that are still running in the town. And then...
They're not running as mills, though.
Well, what are they running as?
Well, either storage or...
Oh, I see. Yeah. And then all the way around here. So doesn't it make a difference? What a difference a day makes. Yeah, we've just come out for a walk. We haven't got Betsy with us today. She did say, I'll stay here if you don't mind, Grandma, it's chilly. So I just wanted to show you Tim's hat, what he's sporting today. This is a Stephen West, is it? Was it a Stephen West?
I think so, yeah.
So this is a Stephen West pattern, and this is a King Cole double knit. Well, they're both King Cole double knits. Yeah, so I made him this. Was it last year, love, or the year before? Can't remember.
Before.
I usually make him a new hat every year. I haven't actually made him one this year. Isn't it lovely?
Mm-hmm.
So this one I'm wearing is a pattern by, I think it's called the Burrows. I can't remember. If it's any different, I'll show you when I get home. And I have just used Stylecraft Special Aran. And I made this, was it last year or the year before? I can't remember. Anyway, it's quite recently. The only trouble is it's not very warm because it's acrylic. But yeah, these are the hats that we are sporting today. So we've just got back from our walk. Well, no, we haven't. How long have we been back? An hour, doll?
Yeah.
I have just wound up this yarn. This is for my little cotton mouse. This is his cable sweater. Not really. Can't really see it very well. And I've tried to cover it up because obviously I don't want to show it you because it's a paid for pattern. This is, let me see if I can focus it, the cable sweater pattern. Is it nice? And this afternoon's little tipple is Advocat and Tia Maria. And as a little treat, a limp ball. And Betsy's down there. Hold on, let me do that. Betsy's down there in a cage asleep. So I'm leaving her while I cast on. I'll be back later. Hi everybody. I'm up in my craft room now. I've had my little tipple. I've just brought up some bits and pieces. I brought up this. I'm going to take it all off now and sew that up and pop them on. I've just cast on, as you saw, his pants. Or trousers. I don't know what you call them. Bear with me a second while I shut my blinds. It's now going dark. We've had a very, very lazy day today. We had a slow start this morning to the day, and then I just did a couple of chores, and then we went for a nice walk, which was lovely. It was nice today. Then we got home and we were just chatting about a few things. Tim and I think we might be going away somewhere in the new year. It's not a very good angle, that, is it? Hold on a second. Let me move you. Oh, that's better. Let me just go and sit over here. Do we need a tripod, do you think? Wait there, I'll get a tripod. Better, isn't it? Yeah, Tim and I have just been talking about having a bit of a, not an holiday, but a bit of a getaway, if you like. I just said to Tim, I just feel like I'd like to go out and have a bit of a getaway. So we thought what we might do is do a coach trip. Tim and I love going on the coach just because we can chill. Tim listens to his audiobooks. I crochet or knit, and it's just nice for us not to have to drive, because we do actually do a lot of driving, even though we're retired. My hair's a bit flat, isn't it? Yeah, even though we're retired, we actually do a lot of driving, because we do a lot of to-ing and fro-ing from Katie's, which is over a 400-mile round trip. Yeah, we when we go out for a drive, you know, we do a lot then. So I just said to him, how'd you fancy? So what we think we might do, obviously we've got to get New Year out of, when I say out of the way, well, yeah, I'm not a lover of New Year at all. So we've got to get New Year sorted, and obviously get Betsy back and his tooth sorted, because we're not going anywhere. Well, I'm not. He can, but I am not going with him with his tooth like that. So we're going to need to get his tooth sorted, and then when we get back from Katie's, we're going to try and book somewhere. And what we think we might do, we think we might have 2 or 3 days or maybe 4 days in London, and then get either another coach or maybe the train from London to Edinburgh, because that is a long distance. I have had a look on the coach, and I think it's about an 8.5 hour trip, which I don't mind. But yeah, it is a bit of a long way, that. I think it is. Yeah, but I suppose we've got nothing else to do, have we? Oh, no, we haven't really. Anyway, so we're going to go and have a few days in London, then go over to Edinburgh, have a few days in Edinburgh, and then come back. And then we want to redecorate the house. Well, when I say redecorate it, most of our house is plastered walls with coving and skirting boards. Downstairs, there's a little bit of wallpaper in the lounge. Well, 2 walls, I think. Oh, yeah, 2 walls with wallpaper. But it just needs a bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Just a bit brightening up. It's not been, the last time we redecorated the whole house was when COVID hit. So 2020, and it's 25. So in March, we'll have not decorated for 5 years. So it's well overdue. So we're going to come back and get the decorating done. We're going to start off with my craft room. I have started clearing out bits and pieces. I have got 2 big boxes in that corner full of style craft yarn that I'm sending to a friend. So I need big boxes. And then I'm going to start clearing out. I'm going to be brutal, and I mean brutal. It's not going to be like me, but it's going. It's only the things that I am really, really in love with, or gifts that people have sent me or bought me, that I'm keeping. I have just got far too much, and I do not need all this clutter in my life. The only thing I won't get rid of is any of my books. I love my books. But yeah, I've took all my Christmas stuff down from over here. I'll show it to you after. I've had a good sort out of different types of papers. I'm going to get rid of, I've got 2 desks here, and they're them from, I don't know if anybody, or, well, you will have been, but if you are a Costco member, you can buy these, like, they're called Lifetime, and they're like really heavy, sturdy plastic tables, which obviously we won't get rid of them. We'll just store them outside in the shed, maybe put them up in the summer when everybody comes, but when we get visitors, if we're having something to eat outside, who knows. And this desk over here, I don't know where that'll go, but Tim said to me last night, if I buy one of these rise and fall desks, he'll buy me a second one, because really I could do with 2, one for sewing and cutting and one for paper crafting. So, but that's all I'm going to have in here. All this is going. I'm not having any of that in. I don't know about the drawers down here. I'm not sure, but yeah, I am having major clear outs. I don't know whether to sell some of my toys again and raise some money for, I don't know, what could we raise money for this time if I sell some of my toys. If any of you got any suggestions, on the link down below, just say. You might not want to buy any of my toys, but last time, what did I do last time? I think it was for Ukraine, the Ukraine war. I think it was a Red Cross we did, and we raised quite a bit of money for them. So yeah, I might sell, because I am going to get rid of a lot of my toys. And I know you're all thinking, why is she doing this? What are you doing that for? I just feel like I need a fresh start. I'm not, you all know we've had a really bad year, really bad year. And like I've said to you before, I will eventually tell you, but yeah, I'm not ready for it. But I just feel like I need a complete tidy up, clear out, and I just need a fresh start. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it, really. I want to do more paper crafting. I definitely want to do more paper crafting. I need to be kinder to myself. I am not kind to myself, me. And I don't mind admitting it, I put a lot of people before myself. You always do when you've got children. We've got 4 children, and I always put them before myself. I put Tim before myself. So yeah, next year is all about, I still love everybody dearly, don't get me wrong, but it's all about self-care, I think, next year for me. Next year I would really love to go and see our Dawn again. Yeah, I'd like to go and visit Dawn. Tim wants to go and visit Dawn, so we might have a couple of visits there, because Tim would like to have a holiday in Amsterdam. And obviously meet Dawn and Lawrence, but Tim would like to have a holiday, so probably not stay with Dawn. We would probably stay in Amsterdam and just spend some time with Dawn and Lawrence. But when I go over to visit Dawn, I want to stay with Dawn. I want to be in the same house. So yeah, I'd like to do that at some time this year. And I don't know what else. We've discussed that we might like to go away for Christmas next year. I have no idea where all this has come from, why I feel the need to tell you. But I always say this, we're friends here. And yeah, I'm not telling you anything that I wouldn't tell you if I was in person. I don't know where that all come from. Oh, can't you tell I'm having a time and a half? Oh, do you know, it's all just... Anyway, yeah, it's not going to be a long one today, is it? I'm going to take all these pins out while I'm talking to you, and we'll see what these pants are like. I had to have a lot of pins in these. I hope they've what do you call this? Blocking. I hope they've blocked okay. It's not like me to block. I don't do things like that. But I have decided that there's no rush for these things. I've really enjoyed making it. It's blocked really nice. Look, I've took the pins out. It's not curled up. Yeah, I don't normally do things like this, but I thought there's no rush. There's absolutely no rush in making these toys. And I want them to be as nice as I possibly can, seeing as it's Year of Toys. I don't know whether to find or do a special introductory for this year, because it is my Year of Toys. I might have to get on to my friendy Dawn. Dawn does all my intros for me. She does all my so if I'm doing a special vlog, like just say I'm doing Vlogtober, or I'm doing a Vlogmas or anything like that, Dawn does all my intros. She designs them all for me. She does them all for me, sends them all over to me. So everything you see at the beginning of anything I do, it is courtesy of my wonderful friend Dawn, who lives in the Netherlands. I'm sure you all know our Dawn. If you don't, then you need to, because she's fabulous. I will go, and when I've finished chit-chatting and uploading it, I'll leave the link down below to Dawn's channel. She's got 2 channels, Dawn. She's got her everyday channel where she vlogs every day, and that's Dawn's Days. And her other one is the Woven Almanac, and that's the one she uses for her crafting. Look at that, how that's flattened. Is that not just? Oh, I'm really pleased with that. She did say they would be better if you block them. And she's right, isn't she? Look at that. So I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to sew them up. I've just fed Betsy. And yeah, we're just having a bit of a chilled night tonight. There's nothing, we're not doing anything. We're not doing anything tomorrow. I've got a bit of sewing that I need to do tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to pack it all up, which is New Year's Eve. Then we'll get New Year out of the way, and then I'll post them off before, probably Thursday, I'll post everybody's parcels that has pre-ordered things, because that's when we'll be taking Betsy back to Katie. Now, the other thing I also wanted to say is, if anybody has asked me to save them a bag or anything out of my shop or a special order, can you please get in touch with me? I will leave my email address down below for the shop, but I really need you to get in touch with me because I have had that many messages of Merry Christmas and hope you've had a lovely time. Oh, all sorts of things. A lady sent me an email regarding my rise and fall desks. And please don't think that I'm not replying to you. I am going to reply to you, but I just need to wait until I've got a little bit more time. I know I've not done anything today, but I just I need a rest. I just need some downtime, which is what I've been doing. So if I haven't replied to you, please don't think I'm being rude. I have read some of the comments. I've not read them all, I'm not going to lie, but I will get back to you all. You know I normally reply. It's just that there's been that many of them throughout December. It's just sometimes really, really hard to keep on top of them. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased about that. Look at that. And I'll swing you around and show you. It's all bare now, the Christmas shelf, but hey, I don't know whether to perhaps do a little bit of something different for next year, for next Vlogmas. I don't know. I'll have to try and come up with an idea. I suppose I should get through January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September and October, shouldn't I, first? Oh dear. Anyway, I'm going to go because I don't know what else to say. There's nothing else to tell you, really. It's been a very, very, very quiet day. Like I said, I've just done a little bit of organising in here. I've even organised all my Toft stuff. Everything is, I'm selling all my bits and pieces from Toft as well. I'm going to put them on, there is on a Facebook page, I'm not sure what it's called. So, you know, like all the stitch markers and all the bits and pieces that come in all the calendars, I'm getting rid of all them, selling all them. Even this year's, I'm getting rid of it. Yeah, big sort out. Anyway, I'm going to go. Sorry for waffling. Sorry for rambling. I hope you all have a lovely evening. I might have another one of them little advocars. Oh, they were delicious. It's delicious, that drink. Tim and I do not drink on a regular basis like this, by the way. Let me tell you, we are not big, massive drinkers. It's only because it's Christmas. And Tim come home and he said, shall we have a cup of coffee? And I said, yeah. And then he come in, he said, shall we have a little tipple of Advocar? I said, yeah, let's. So we didn't have coffee. We had Advocar. But I am actually going to go and get now one of my Christmas teas. But yeah, I might have a little tipple of, what's the other drink that I like? Prosecco. Might do that. Right, okay. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely evening and I hope you get some crafting done. And hopefully tomorrow I will be back. And yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. All right. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. Don't forget to press the subscribe button. Thank you. Bye.